Namaste and hi friends, it's Parvati here with Visionary Veda, bringing you your Vedic Astrology new moon report for this last and very, very powerful new moon happening in 2023. In this report, I will go over the energies at play for this very significant new moon falling in the sidereal sign of Scorpio in the nakshatra of Jyeshta Nakshatra. Along with this new moon, we will be having a stationed Mercury. Mercury is going to go retrograde. It's going to be its last retrograde of the year. It will finish its retrograde on January 1st. Now, Mercury is going retrograde in the sidereal sign of Sagittarius. There are a few other very beneficial indications for this new moon as well, which I will cover in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, I'm not in my usual place. I am en route to go study with my Jyotish Vedic Astrology teacher, Guruji, and I am outside in a different set and setting. So if there are any interruptions or if the sound quality isn't as good as usual, I do apologize. All right, so this new moon is very significant for several reasons. It is falling in the fixed star or the nakshatra known as Jyeshta Nakshatra. Now, last full moon, we had the moon in Rohini. Now, Rohini is considered to be the younger sister of Jyeshta. Jyeshta is known as the older sister. So for the last full moon in Rohini, the energy that was accessible to us was that of a young woman, one who is curious, one who is innocent, one who is a little bit naive, but full of Shakti, full of energy, and exploring her world. Now, on this new moon, we have the energy of the eldest sister, Jyeshta, the elder wise sister, the woman who has experienced this life, who has learned many lessons, who embodies knowledge and wisdom and deep understanding of herself. She's at peace with herself. She's at home with herself. She is the wise medicine crone, here to impart her lessons and share her wisdom and knowledge. So this is the full moon, the new moon, to refine ourselves, to transform ourselves, to look back at the lessons we've learned in this past year and go over our lives, revise, revisit, refine, and renew ourselves. Mercury helps in this process because it will be stationing direct in the sign of Sagittarius, which rules our wisdom, our higher knowledge, our values, our principles, what we believe in, what we see as our highest versions of ourselves. With Mercury going retrograde in Sagittarius and then eventually dipping back into Scorpio, the sign of transformation, we can have a good look at our lives and see where in the past year have we not moved forward in accordance to our higher ideals and beliefs and values, and how can we refine, redirect, clear our paths so that we can move forward in this new year in alignment with that we hold dear, with that we know is true and good, with that we know is going to move us in the direction of our highest potential. All of this and more is possible during this new moon. It's a perfect moon to journal, to write, to plan, not quite implement, it's good to wait 2 or 3 days after the new moon to start to implement any plans. But this is the moon in which to seed our vision. This moon will be hemmed in by 2 benefics, with Venus on one side and Mercury on the other side of this new moon. In Vedic astrology, this is known as a Shubha Katri, or when planets are hemmed in by 2 benefics. So this new moon will be getting a lot of support, positive influence from these benefic planets. We also have 3 planets in their own sign, which is a very powerful position. We have Venus in Libra, we have Mars in Scorpio, and we have Saturn in Aquarius. So 3 planets in very comfortable and strong positions to lend their energies of insight to us for this new moon. We also have 3 planets in friendly signs and the last 3 planets in neutral signs. So there are no planets at this moment in signs that they are finding difficult. We do have a combust Mars, but Mars is in its own sign of Scorpio, so we can internalize the energy of transformation and make those changes from the inside out during this new moon. So it is a fantastic new moon of new beginnings, of making plans, of setting intentions, of writing down our goals, our wishes, and our aspirations for the coming year. It's so powerful. Jyeshta helps us to embody all the lessons, all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge that we've received during this past year. And for many people, it's been a very difficult year. There's been a lot of planetary influences which have lent to struggle and conflict, both in the world at large as well as in our personal lives. Now's the perfect time to take stock of what has happened, to begin a journey towards improving ourselves, healing our relationships, healing our own relationship with ourselves, learning the lessons, making improvements, and moving forward in a positive way. I'm wishing you all a very beneficial and powerful and insightful new moon in Jyeshta Nakshatra in the tail end of Scorpio. Now the moon will move from Jyeshta through the Gandanta into Mula Nakshatra, where you can expect to receive insights and clarity in this refinement process. Jyeshta is a beautiful nakshatra. It does get a bad rap sometimes because it is located in the tail of Scorpio, which contains the poison. But the lesson here is to be able to alchemize this poison into the medicine of knowledge and wisdom, and be grateful for these lessons instead of bitter, so that we can grow in our lives and become the best version of ourselves possible. With that, I am going to leave you to ponder and meditate on these energies. I wish you all a wonderful new moon. And as always, my friends, enjoy the life. Thank you so much for your viewership. I hope you all benefit from this information. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and use these energies to your benefit. All right, my friends, take care now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.